Pakistan and India playing today are in that bottom group of 5 teams, so too the Australians. We join play now with India batting. It's the first over. Jadeja is facing, and the bowler is Wasim Akram. Just 1 run on the board.
Oh, well bowled. Beautiful delivery. Beating for pace, really. Well, a bit, did hit the inside edge, went flying away down towards fine leg. Must have been very close to the off stump. Very, very quick action. Sort of lumbers up to the stumps, and then all of a sudden the ball goes hurtling away. That was lucky.
Certainly was. It was beautifully bowled. Not only did it come back with the arm, but it bounced as well. Inside edge went over the stumps, and the man finally did a good job to save the extra 2 runs there. Srikanth a little bit slow, so you see that go over in middle and leg. That's Chris Srikanth in World Cup matches. He's played 19, that's quite a lot. His strike rate's 84.3, so that's excellent. So when he gets away, he can be a winner, but he's not getting away at the moment.
That's out if he catches it. No, he doesn't. It looked to me as if it just carried. Let's see his strike rate, 50 down at the bottom there. Oh, that is a big wide. Well, for the great bowler that he is, he really is struggling to get it straight.
Yes, I think that Imran Khan will whip him off here. Just can't afford to have this to happen. It sets a standard for the whole team for the rest of the match. Imran will be very annoyed about his main striker, Wasim Akram, been so inaccurate. Just has to slow down and get the ball straight and make the batsman play. There's plenty of bounce here for him.
That's nice placement. And I'll tell you what, he would have been run out had he hit the stumps.
And he's waiting, and umpire Shepard eventually said, yes, you must go. Aqib Shahid had no doubt that the ball had been taken cleanly, nor that it had found the outside edge. So he's had a few goes at Srikanth for LBW, finally had him caught behind.
This ball just straightening a little bit and carrying no problems to Mohan there, the wicket keeper. He didn't get overly excited about it. I think that's what probably let Chris Srikanth wait. But he's definitely out. He's gone. India are now 1 for 25.
Mohammad Azharuddin is the new batsman for India, the skipper of the side. Have to be quick. Oh, would have been out by, a yard or 2 yards.
The Indian captain would not be here.
That's a splendid stroke. Just didn't get it quite square enough. But they picked up 2. Jadeja now goes on to 17. It's the end of the over. Imran Khan, the bowler. That's a lovely shot. Just the most superb timing. Footwork good. Delightful swing of the bat. And perfect timing.
Yes, that's definitely what timing's all about. Not too much energy expelled here. Full face of the bat. No problems getting to the fence.
1 for 34. Imran Khan, the bowler. Well, that's equally as good a stroke as the one he played off the back foot in the last over.
Definitely. Again, not expending a lot of energy, but perfect timing from the Indian skipper. That ball racing between cover and mid-off before. It's the second time Imran Khan has overpitched the first delivery of his spell. It's the second time, and Mahendra Azharuddin taking full toll.
There's the 50 up for India in the 19th over, so Pakistan would be pretty pleased that they've slowed the progress to that point. 114 balls for that 50.
Wasim Haider is coming on now from the Randwick end.
Beautifully placed. Bisected the two outfielders.
Not a very good delivery from Wasim Haider, this.
And Imran Khan has taken himself off at the Paddington end and bringing Mushtaq, the leg spinner, into the attack.
This time he's gone a little bit higher and a bit wider. It brings up the 50 partnership between these two. First wicket fell in the 10th over. It's now the 23rd over. 75 balls it's taken them to bring up their 50 partnership, and Jadeja starting to take over the senior role. He's moved along to 34. That was his first boundary. The captain decides that he needs a bit of help. Just the one bounce into the side screen.
That's as perfect a placement as you'll find. And as was the case with Jadeja, the footwork was quite magnificent. That was Mohammad Azharuddin. Straight down the ground, could hardly have been much straighter. Footwork taking him to the pitch of the ball, the same way as Jadeja was down driving on the onside, the previous delivery. Footwork is of tremendous importance.
That's out. He's caught behind, trying to cut it very fine and very hard. Mushtaq Ahmed comes back the best way possible. He takes a wicket of the Indian captain, Mohammad Azharuddin.
Well, that's the first time I've seen Mushtaq Ahmed really put any work on the ball out there. He's been rolling it out. That one he gave a real tweak. And it spun a little and jumped as well. Got a thick top edge and pretty well held by the keeper. It wasn't an easy catch because of the extra bounce. And that is a vital wicket for Pakistan. Mushtaq Ahmed takes it, and it's 2 for 86.
Cambly, the new batsman for India. Jadeja back on strike. This is in the air. There's a fieldsman back, but he may not be far enough back. It's over the top of the fieldsman into the fence for 4. That's the end of the over. India are 2 for 94. The last ball of Mushtaq Ahmed's over. He decided to go over the top with 2 fieldsmen back. Wasim Akram was the fieldsman at mid-on. He was quite a way in. Obviously felt the fence was a lot closer than it really was. Cambly getting into the act now. A short delivery from Haider. And Zamam Al-Haq. That's good ground. Two runs to Cambly there. There's the man Jadeja, who's been there for the 27.5 overs, and he's largely responsible for the fact that they've got the run rate up to 3.62. He and Azharuddin. It's in the air. It's a half volley. He's claiming the catch. Nobody's really looked at the umpire. The umpires are conferring. David Shepherd. Just to the naked eye, it looked to me as though it was a straight half volley. But the umpires have confirmed. Quite confident that the ball carried. Jadeja obviously had a different view of it than the Pakistan fielders. And umpire Peter McConnell, who was at square leg. Good piece of fielding. He's got forward. It could well have been a half volley if he hadn't been as agile in coming forward. Got the hands under it. He's come up with the catch. Just so confident it was a catch, he didn't even bother to appeal. India 3 for 101. Sachin Tendulkar comes out to join Vinod Kambli.
And this is Amir Sohail, slow left arm. They'll turn this one behind square. They'll look for two, and they're going to come back for two. They're going to make it comfortably, and Moin Khan again. He's not enjoying his day behind the stumps, I think it's safe to say. He turns his head away from that one again as the ball comes in on the bounce.
Difficult one for Moin Khan. Pakistan made, I think, an obvious decision that to throw the ball low and bounce it to the keeper.
Overall, that was a fine shot. Attempted Yorker possibly. Hit it right off the meat of the bat. He's coming back for the third. He's sent back by his partner. Running off a no ball. That was a fine shot. Hit straight through the line, right along the ground. Superbly timed.
So he was coming back for a third there and was probably going to make it. And surprisingly, Tendulkar was the man who didn't want the third. He normally runs pretty quickly and well. The fieldsman was actually making the throw on the turn, so it wasn't a strong throw.
A warm, overcast afternoon in Sydney. Sohail pulled away. He's a beautiful puller. Sachin Tendulkar, as soon as it's a fraction short, he rocks back onto the back foot. That's why he's going to be a great player. He's certainly this time he cuts on the offside. It could well be four again. That's superb batting by this young star. And boundaries are needed. He's changed the line of the bowl by pulling the first ball over mid-wicket. This time it's wide of off stump and he cuts beautifully.
It's a bit easier facing this left arm bowling than the stuff at the other end. About 80 mile an hour difference in pace.
Well, there's a chance of a run out short if he hits. Gets back. Imran not behind the stumps. That was fair enough. Didn't have much time. But that was very, very close.
As Kambli was charging. Good piece of work there by Sohail to throw on the turn. And they had him either way with a direct hit, or if Imran had hit them. Imran just didn't have time to get back to the stumps.
Chip in the air. There's a man out there who's getting under it. Al-Haq does the job. Good bowling. Poor selection of shot, but that's good effort by the leg spinner, kicking the ball up under pressure. A very valuable wicket for Pakistan.
Yes, the captain has got a lot of faith in his leg spinner. Mushtaq coming back. We're into the 40th over. And that's what happens with leg spinners. If you're in the right, if you can get the team into the right position, put a few outfielders out when they're trying to score quickly, it can be very difficult, as Kambli has found out. India 4 for 147.
In form, Sanjay Mandraker comes to the crease at a vital time. He played very well at the Gabba last weekend.
It's important for the leg spinner to keep the ball up. That's how he got rid of the left-hander, Kambli, keeping the ball up and forcing him to, if he wanted to score quickly, to hit into the outfield. And that's where the leg spinner can be of real value. The ball's turning a bit. It's not quite so easy to place the ball where you want, as Kambli found out there. Ball not going where he wanted.
Oh, he's got him. Bowled him. First ball. Mandraker clean bowled by Mushtaq. A fine piece of bowling and great captaincy by Imran Khan here at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Yes, he showed a lot of courage in bringing the leg spinner back on. The hierarchy, the Pakistan hierarchy, thought that the ball would spin here a little bit. And just the little bit of turn there got the underneath edge back onto the stumps. So 2 wickets in the 1 over from Mushtaq. Good bowling. Mandraker is out for a duck, and in the 40th over, India are 5 for 148.
Kapil Dev, the man with the best strike rate in one-day internationals over a long period of time, and 94.4, comes to the crease. It's well hit and beautifully placed. That's why he's one of the all-time greats. Kapil Dev hitting over cover for 4. 5 for 160. It's well struck. In fact, it's well placed too. They pick up 2 through mid-wicket. So Kapil Dev once again scoring a runner ball when it's needed. They should be looking for the extra one. Here they are. And that's intelligent cricket by Sachin Tendulkar. He's only 18. He saw the wild throw. It was a quick call. So 3 off that final delivery. 5 for 168 as Greg Chappell and Tony Greig take up the commentary.
Thank you, Bill. Yes, the lights on here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Oh, that's it high. This could be out. Will it be 6? It's a big one. Over the top for 6. Kapil Dev opening his shoulders and smashing that one over the top of extra cover. Lovely, sweet hit that was.
Not the easiest shot to play over cover. It's a long boundary out there to the Brawangal stand. It's gone 5 or 6 rows back and he's put it down.
That's in the air, but wide of the fieldsman. Just did very well to stop that. Hyder down at long on, diving away to his right.
Tendulkar getting in the act. Hyder makes a valiant attempt here. He actually gets a hand to it. Saved a certain 4. You couldn't put that down as one that should have been taken. He just gets the hand to it before the ball hits the ground. Finish up, he's in a bit of trouble out there. He's hurt himself as he came down. In fact, he may have even rolled across the, slid across the ball, having dropped the ball. No, I think he might have done a hamstring.
Yes, it looks as if his left hamstring. Mind you, he's trotting away. He's slowed up a little bit now. So I think he's in a little bit of pain there. I think it might be a good idea for him to just quietly get some ice on that. Take it easy on the way off the ground. What a great effort, though, to get his hand to that one. Tendulkar on 49 now. Hand on strike. No ball called, and that's his 50. 50 or 57 balls. He's a lovely little batsman to watch.
Very accomplished player, Sachin Tendulkar. 3 4s, almost a 6. Strike rate of 87.7 in very entertaining cricket.
Another slow one, and again it's pulled away down towards the boundary, and this time into the fence. So Dev really latching onto that one, and Aqib Javed just a little frustrated there. It's very, very tense in the centre at the moment.
It's the slower ball, it's on the full. Kapil Dev hits it away to left field.
In the air and out. Imran making the catch at mid-wicket. Dev not quite middling that one. And it just spooned up to Imran, and there was no way in the world he was going to drop that one. So a little gem of an innings really from Kapil Dev. 35 runs from 26 balls.
Aqib tries the slower ball again, this time just holding it back with the slower arm action. Imran is fielding right on the white line of the circle. He's delighted to take the catch. Another very good knock from Kapil Dev. India 6 for 208.
Moran, the new batsman. It's been pretty effective for the Indians as well when it comes to situations like this. As their wicketkeeper comes in and throws the bat from the word go. Very good at lifting their run rate towards the end of their innings, the Indians. What a good delivery. They're going to take a run and he'll have a go. Yes, he will. And he's hit the stumps. What a magnificent bit of fielding there by Wasim Akram. First of all, the magnificent delivery. Moray had to get up off the ground and run down the other end. He did his best, but Akram hit the stumps and Moray was just short.
Almost a perfect sand-shoe crusher to start with. Moray did all he could do to get his feet out of the way, jammed the bat on the ball, took the nosedive. Tendulkar took off, and Akram, brilliant athlete that he is, scooped on it, aimed and cleaned them up. Moray on his way for 4, India 7 for 213. As the Indian innings comes to a close, Prabhakar is the new batsman.
So the clock ticks over to 6 o'clock, which means that they won't get the extra over in. This now becomes... There, at one stage it looked as though they'd only make just fractionally over the 200. As it was, this is the way their card finished at the end of the innings, 216, so I reckon there was a bonus there for Mohammad Azharuddin's side. He played very well, so too Jadeja, and Tendulkar once again with his 54 not out in tremendous form, and that partnership with Kapil Dev could be the match winner. 7 for 216, and the bowling figures for Pakistan. Imran did a good job, although he was hampered by that shoulder injury. 8 overs for 25 from him, 2 for 28 for Aqib Javed, and the leg spinner Mushtaq Ahmed came on and took vital wickets, 2 of them, to finish with 3 for 59. So it's quite a big task for Pakistan. They have a strong batting side, but the Indians have a very, very good bowling team.
And that's out. Kapil Dev, the leading Indian bowler, has made the breakthrough again, and the Indian supporters are delighted. Just a little bit of swing there we saw in the first over. Zaman Al-Haq is on his way back to the pavilion. Ball just straightening up slightly. He's hit him on the roll of the pad, but umpire David Shepherd in no doubt whatsoever.
Certainly no doubt. Umpire Shepherd's mind. Zaman leaving the field rather slowly. I'm glad the lights are on. So Kapil Dev the one getting the breakthrough, and a breakthrough India really need. And Pakistan are now 1 for 8 in the 3rd over.
Zahid Fazal, the right-hand batsman, 18 years of age, so a few youngsters playing here tonight. Tendulkar, Hambley for India. And that's out. That time he's got the line, the length and everything right. Fazal has been searching for the ball and he's finally found it.
A lovely little outswinger there from Manoj Prabhakar. The Indian fans are very happy about it too, and so they should be. He found the line, impeccable outswinger. Started angling in, straightened up, went away. Nice little nick. Pakistan are now, what you would say, reeling. So hit out for 2. In the 6th over, they're 2 for 17.
One of the best batsmen in the world, Javed Miandad, striding to the wicket with his side in trouble.
He's added to his 8.
Javed Miandad throwing off the years there to complete 3 runs. When he first came into the game, a very, very quick man in the field between the wickets. And taking advantage there as the fielder slipped, picking up the ball, just making it in.
And Javagal Srinath will be the bowler now from the Paddington end, the northern or Paddington end. That's 2 for 34. That's in reply to India's good innings. It's the outside edge by Sohail. We'll go for 4. No great amount of luck attached to what the Indian bowlers have been doing so far.
No, the ball's gone past the outside edge several times. And instead of the 2 wickets that are down, there could have been a couple more. On this occasion, a bit of adjustment there by Amir Sohail.
Well, he's had 2 go past second slip. Now he's had 1 go over the head of the man at backward point and beating the 2 men racing for it. So it just runs into the boundary. So Sohail now goes on to 22.
This is what all bowlers hate, of course. First to establish superiority over the batsman. In previous overs, there have been 2 edges gone off Sohail's bat. Previous ball missed by a mile. Now eventually the ball goes just over the top of the fielder and goes away for 4.
It's a nice glance that could go all the way. The original leg glance, beautifully played. The straying onto leg stump. Good players don't miss those ones. They're gifts. Fruit for the sideboard. It's 2 for 54.
Sachin Tendulkar comes on.
Great shot. A magnificent square cover drive. On the front foot, it was a fraction wide, and he gave it the full follow through. A glorious shot.
Yes, Tendulkar wouldn't be very happy with that one. He'd bowled pretty well so far. That was a wide delivery, and he literally flayed that one through the offside field. No chance at all of the fielder cutting it off.
Beautiful work. Oh, that was close. Magnificent work by Kieran Moray. It's great to see a wicketkeeper standing up. He had those bails off in a flash.
Yes, and Dravid, as we've said, doesn't mind having a little wander. Keep an eye on his back foot here. Does he lift it? No, he doesn't. Beautiful work, but Dravid's toe down all the time there. There was no question of him being given out.
He didn't cross over, did he? He stayed planted. It was a beautiful bit of work and good thinking by young Sachin Tendulkar. The little in-swinger going down leg side. He swings in nicely. 4. Socket over the fence, but it was on the ground, so it's 4.
Yes, there's no doubt that Kapil Dev has got a little bit of a problem with his leg. Greg Chappell picked it when he was batting, and he seems to me have stretched a hamstring just a little bit, and you'll see as he moves along the boundary here that he's limping just a little bit, and that was for that reason that he had to try and put the boot in there. He's flicked it over the boundary.
The shouts there, but the bowler followed on. Kieran Moray was the one who went up. Looked as though could easily have been pad. Tendulkar followed him up. He didn't go up straight away. And that's why, because quite clearly it came off Javed Miandad's front pad.
.50 for Sohail, and he's been a good contributor for Pakistan. It's 2 for 88. Gives that a bit of a thump. And just enough to get it to the boundary. He really clubbed that one. As I said, he might not play shots out of the textbook, Sohail, but he's producing a good innings here for Pakistan.
It was beautifully placed. Yes, he's not what you'd call a pretty player, but he's very, very effective. He's beaten past the outside edge on quite a few occasions at the start of the innings. Didn't worry him in the slightest.
Well, these two teams very evenly matched after 30 overs, as they have been all the way through. And well taken. That's a good catch. Chris Srikanth there, coming forward and taking a good catch at mid-wicket, just a few centimetres above the turf.
That's good cricket. Not easy to take those, and he was on his way in. He pushed forward for the catch, even though It was a very well struck ball and a full toss. That's good stuff. Good cricket. And it provides the third wicket at 105.
Salim Malik comes out to receive a few instructions from Javed.
Javed just changing gears. A bit of pressure on at the bowler's end, but Salim Malik is quick enough. Javed Miandad deciding it's time for Salim to get loose.
Javed Miandad, of course. Actually, that's interesting. If the wicketkeeper there had been looking at his own stumps and thinking about running out Javed Miandad, he'd have had a very good case to answer.
So the best way to in front is to get aggressive.
This is probably Malik's best option, of course. He is a natural free-flowing stroke maker, and anything like that, plenty of width, plenty of length, giving Malik a full chance to let the bat go. It's gone high over Azharuddin at point. There's a lot of empty space down there on the boundary, and clatters into the fence.
It's out. He's taken by Kieran Moray. A little bit of width there as well. Prabhakar all steamed up about it. He's delighted. Mohammad Azharuddin in the background will be very happy. The Indians recognise that was an important wicket. Their supporters in the crowd are delighted.
Well, as ever, one free-flowing shot that goes to the boundary, one free-flowing shot that is nicked to the keeper, and of course the title of careless will spring straight to mind there from the many scribes watching this game. Salim Malik, not a very good shot there. And now Pakistan 4 for 127.
Well, plenty of experience there for Pakistan, their captain. Javed Miandad wants the run. Imran Khan is too slow off the mark. And that really was a foolish piece of cricket. They didn't need to lose a wicket at this stage. Not quite sure who's the main one to blame. Javed Miandad wanted the run. Imran Khan wasn't sure. Stopped, started.
Imran Khan hasn't batted yet until today in the competition. A little bit unfamiliar with the rules of calling here. Confusion. Imran hesitated and hasn't beaten the throw back here. Very well taken by Raju, who takes the bails off, and David Shepherd in perfect position there to give the decision. Imran Khan, the Pakistan captain, is walking back accompanied by the duck. And Pakistan are 5 for 130 and in some trouble.
Wasim Akram is the new batsman.
Oh, he's hit straight back at him, and I think he's dropped that. Hits the ball very hard, Akram. Have another look at this.
Still hit it well, and shin height catch. One that should be taken if he didn't get a lot of hand on it. I think it hit just above the right wrist.
5 fieldsmen on the fence. Oh, and he's got him, yes, out stump. Raju has struck. Boy, didn't he enjoy that, having dropped him. Gave it a little bit of extra tweak. Off went the bails. And Wasim Akram is out stumped.
Yes, a good piece of bowling. It's the arm ball, no turn there. Wasim Akram playing for it, and Kieran Moray having very little trouble taking the bails off, well out of his ground. And Katabati Raju very excited about it. Wasim Akram upset.
Wasim Haider. Which will bowl, and he's got him off the inside edge. Well, that's it for Pakistan. Their star player now on his way back. It looked as if he was trying to steer that one away on the offside. Got a little inside edge onto the stumps. So Javed Miandad out.
Yes, a little in-swinging Yorker from Srinath. He's very happy about it, and so he should be. That was the last nail in the coffin for Pakistan. He was the man they needed out, Javed Miandad, for 40 of 110 balls. Pakistan now 7 for 141.
The new batsman is Moin Khan. He's on strike at the moment, just 20 years of age. He's got that one away beautifully. Right off the beat of the bat.
Oh, he's hit that very well. On the line of off stump, just look at the wrist, bit of a follow through, and out of the fence for 4. A couple more of those brings Pakistan right back into the game. Kapil Dev will have to be very careful here.
Oh, he's given that one heaps, but he's going to be caught. What a good shot to get out to. He's hit it right off the meat of the bat. It's gone flying away down towards the boundary at point. And Mandraker has taken the catch. So Dev, having been smashed away twice on the onside, he's strengthened his field over on that side. And what did he do? He bowled a short one, got cut away, but got a wicket.
Yes, a very well struck stroke. Mandraker having no problems with the catch. Moin Khan gone for 12 off 12 deliveries. Now Pakistan are 8 for 161. Mushtaq Ahmed, new batsman.
Kapil Dev. There's a chance for a run out. Surely. Got to be gone. He's gone by a mile. Yes, sir. It's all happening for India. Panic in the Pakistan camp. Good take by Kapil Dev. Good intelligent throw by the skipper. And India looking good at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Well, Ian, looks like it's all over bar the shouting.
Yes, Pakistan, I don't know what the hell Mushtaq was thinking about there. I mean, it was a case of have to, and in fact there was a pretty easy run there because with all the stopping and starting he was only just out. Pakistan now 9 for 166.
Akib Javed makes his way to the crease. India on top here. Very good fielding and bowling display by the Indians tonight. Gavagal Srinath to bowl the final over. And he's got him, so that's it. Clean bowled off the first ball. A great win for India at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
That was a very good performance from India. They deserved the win. They outplayed Pakistan, and this is the way the final card looked in the Pakistan innings. 173 all out. Amir Sohail 62 and Javed Miandad 40. The only ones really to come to terms with the Indian bowling. Their partnership was 88, but it took them 151 balls, which gives you a real good idea of just how difficult it was. The bowling figures for India, they did a terrific job. Kapil Dev 2 for 30 and Prabhakar, once again those two fellas up the top of the bowling order, did great work for India. 2 for 22 Prabhakar, 2 for 37 Srinath, again bowled well and without a great deal of luck. Tendulkar 1 for 37 and Venkatapati Raju. 10 overs of spin and flight and 1 for 41. Now down the presentation area, here's Tony Greig, and with him the two skippers and the player of the match.
Thanks, Richie. Well, I've got $5,000 to pass around the players, and of course Mohammed Azharuddin takes away $3,000 of those $5,000. Well played.
Thanks, Tom.
It's been a close thing for you on numerous occasions this season. You must be nice and relieved. A victory at last.
Yeah, it's very relieving to have won this match, which was very, very important to us. And if you look at us, I mean, we've lost very close games. Like we lost to England by 9 runs and then 1 run to Australia. And I thought it wasn't a very good score in 216. I thought we played a little bit slowly when we lost our track in between. But Sachin Tendulkar really played very well, and he held the innings together. That was it.
So you thought perhaps something like 230 or 240 would have been a better score?
Yeah, on that wicket, because there was nothing happening on the wicket except for a little bit of turn. And we bowled and fielded very well after a long, long time.
Well, you deserved the victory today. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Right, we've also got Imran Khan, who's come up to collect $1,500. Bad luck. They played pretty well. Did you think 216 was gettable?
Very much so. I thought it was a obtainable total. We had to bat sensibly, and really that collapse that took place really threw us off. They bowled very well, kept the pressure on, and really we didn't get back into the game.
And one of the other things that Pakistan seemed to be struggling with just a little bit, Wasim in particular, early on with the control, obviously conceding an over within his first 3, I think, with no balls and wides.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, maybe the wide ball swings more. He doesn't seem to have that much control. Something he has to work at.
Right, well, bad luck today, and good luck in the next one. Okay. Right, well, that is Imran Khan, and of course the man of the match today, a big favourite here at the Sydney Cricket Ground, Sachin Tendulkar, who played very well for his 54. There we are. That's your $500, and you get one of these nice little gold Benson Hedges medallions as well. Take away. You must be enjoying doing this little all-rounders job.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. Slowly I'm becoming a bowler as well.
And going for a few stumpings down the leg side, you and Kieran Moray working a few things together.
That's a special understanding.
Is it? Yeah. Very well played today, and good luck in the rest of the matches. You obviously deserved this victory. It must be a little frustrating. You're young. You've come to the side, missed out by 1 run against Australia, and by 9.
I know it was. In fact, I was very unhappy because two games we played, we lost it it was very close, and so I was very unhappy about that. Well, so this is a good breakthrough, I would say.
Absolutely.
We can make it.
Good. Well, everyone around the world has been enjoying watching you bat, and keep up the good work. All right, thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's all from down here. Back to you, Richie.
Real strong points, Sachin Tendulkar.
Down the wicket he goes. He's hit that one straight down the ground. What a good shot that is. 1 bounce for 4. Magnificently played. That's his odd century as well. This is a good performance by Sidhu. Oh, he's got him. That's it. Tendulkar's out. He's dragged one back onto the stumps. That is a big wicket for Pakistan. Trying to play a clever little shot, and this ground is stunned. The place has gone absolutely silent. The ball hit the inside edge of the bat, dragged back onto the stump.
No one in the infield, but they don't need it. And it's Javed down at long on who's taken the catch. So Mandraker has perished, trying to take the long handle to Sohail. It's not going to carry to Javed, and in fact it beats him out there. It's well timed. 150 is up.
This is a beautiful delivery from Mushtaq. The flipper going straight through the arm. Sidhu trying to pull it on the onside. Bowled neck and crop. 168 for 3, India. And this is beautifully played on the onside. Bazaruddin has picked the gap beautifully and smashed it through mid-wicket for 4. Out of the ground, beautiful shot. Edged and
It'll be a big challenge, always is at the back end of an innings for both batsman and bowler. You can get it both. You can get it so wrong in both departments. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. That's a magnificent cover drive. That's one of the shots of the day. He's caressed that one through extra cover. Camberley timing it beautifully. Oh, he's got him. That's him. That's Camberley out. Clean bowled by Mushtaq. It's very well bowled. Bang on target. Will they come back for the second? They should. The ball's right between the fieldsmen. Oh, there's a mix-up here. This has got to be... Oh, no, he's dropped him. No, he's out. Yes, I've got him. He's got him, that's for sure. He was very lucky there, though. He knocked off one bail. The tenseness, Anwar was the man. He knocked off a bail. Luckily, there was one left, and he knocked that one off as well. Well, that's a good shot. Straight over the top. That'll go all the way for 4. Vidon's coming across to cut it off. No way. This crowd roars. What a good shot that was. Straight over the top. Fast bowlers don't like that. Get ready for a blistering Yorker. Oh, he's played it well. That's a beautiful shot. It's 4. Racing away to mid-wicket. That's a magnificent shot. Kumble is playing a blinder. That's in the air. This could be out. Javad's underneath it. Will he catch it? He's got good hands. He's got him. Yes, he has. Javad's got him in the deep. Having fumbled all night, he's taken the big one. It went miles in the air. He ran around. That was a good catch. Oh, that's gone through the gap as well for 4. That's a good hit. These Indians are turning it on. This has been a fantastic little end to the innings for them. Waqar Younis, last over of this Indian innings. He had ball time better than that one. It was cut superbly. It wasn't thrashed. Jadeja is playing a little gem of an innings. Cut superbly. It wasn't thrashed. Jadeja is playing a little gem of an innings. That's going to be the end of him. Yes, it is. He had to go for it. Well, that's the end of a little gem of an innings. Jadeja out, 25 balls for his 45. And really, his innings could be the difference in this match. A superb effort. Well, that's well bowled. That's 4-2. That's lucky. Well, that is lucky. That one hit the inside edge. It was a magnificent Yorker. He was lucky it didn't break his toe. Oh, he's hit that down the ground too. There's a wide mid on. One bounce to him. Will they come back for the second? They're taking a chance. Overthrows. It's deafening in the stadium. Nicely played, the last ball. They're going to have to run it out. Back for the second. Will this be a run out? It'll be close. He's home. That is a great performance by the Indians. 287 for 8 off their 50 overs.
Innings with Tendulkar making 31. Sidhu, a brilliant 93, and he was certainly hampered by that leg inch. At one stage had very impressive figures. Now 2 for 67. Aqib Shahid 1 for 67. Atara Rahman 1 for 40. Mushtaq Ahmed was the best of them, 2 for 50. I can assure you the asking rate is 6 per over.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. He really is very talented, Saeed Anwar.
And Venkatesh Prasad here is welcomed to the bowling crease with a superb piece of timing by Saeed Anwar.
Oh, that's an excellent shot as well. Already, I think we're seeing the difference between these two left-handers. Saeed Anwar is a very wristy player, but I think he's a little more talented than Sohail, and he will take less risks. And Jadeja misses on this occasion.
Well, there's a hush in the crowd, but the Pakistanis won't mind that. Another brilliant square cut by Amir Sohail.
And that's where he really likes to hit, through the offside.
This is again a glorious piece of timing. It wasn't a bad ball, but really just the talent of the man.
Once again, he's prepared to take the risk. Amir Sahel. So after 7 overs, Pakistan 49 for naught. Anil Kumble has had the best over of the innings for India. Well, that's 6. And the 50 partnership, that is a long way back.
This really is a huge hit from Saeed Anwar.
Oh, excellent shot. Beautiful positioning of the feet.
This is a superb cricketing shot by Amir Sohail. Even before the bowler bowled, he's moved outside that leg stump and really just gone through the line and hit it through extra cover.
Well hit. That's 6 again.
Again, what a magnificent piece of timing by Saeed Anwar. This really is unbelievable batting.
Anil Kumble again. It's blasted away through the offside. That's a lovely shot again. It's just impossible to hold these two back. They are really playing some fantastic shots. Again, it's short, and that area is covered, but it's not covered dead square. The placement has been very good too. That is a rank long hop, and if you really are attacking, it's the sort of delivery you'd be wishing for. Srinath has conceded 5 fours and a 6 so far. Well, that's in the air, and it's going to be caught. Yes, it's going to be out. Got him. That's the first wicket, and that's the first cheer we've heard for a while. The Indians have come alive. They've been miserable for 10 overs, and all of a sudden the hands are slapping and there's a roar and a bounce back in the stadium. It's gone miles, it's way over the top and into the crowd at deep square leg, and that brings up his half century. That's very well played. This could just be the innings that swings it for Pakistan.
Prasad from the pavilion end. And straight away Ijaz picking him over square leg. This should go all the way into the fence for 4.
Yes, that was a very good shot. Prasad looks as if he's set a field for the offside, and he pitched the first ball on Ijaz's legs.
113 for 2, Pakistan. He's edged it and almost carried to the keeper. A diving effort there from Nayan Mongia, just unable to hold the ball, and a lucky break for Inzamam.
Well, that could be very costly for India.
And he's hit it in the air. This could be another wicket for Prasad, and yes it is. Srinath taking the catch, just showing what pressure can do. Ijaz Ahmed gone. Pakistan lose their 3rd wicket. 122 runs on the board. And that smashed away on the offside by Inzamam. A big, powerful player picked up that short ball from Raju and had no problem in dispatching it through the covers. And he's gone this time. A big edge. And Venkatesh Prasad has done the trick again for India. A huge blow for Pakistan. Inzamam ul Haq gone. 132 for 4.
Catch. Wonderful attempt because it was low and flat. Just scudded across the ground, probably 6-9 inches away from the grass, and Azharuddin was the man diving for it. beat him into the fence. Not even with the best dive he could muster would he been able to stop that. Well, these two experienced players will be working out precisely how they can do it.
That's beautifully hit.
Well, Jadeja just giving the right width to Salim Malik.
50 partnership between Salim Malik and Javed Miandad has come off 83 balls. It's going to be Kumble back into the attack now. And he's been given out. So Anil Kumble has done the job for India. He's got rid of the danger man.
There's a man getting around for it, but he'd need to be 45 feet tall. It's one hell of a hit.
That's a great shot by Rashid Latif.
Beautiful shot.
Great shot by Javed. And here, this is the strength of Javed. He's one of the best players of spin bowling. That's a great shot by Rashid. A huge six. Crowd stunned and silent. And it's really the pressure is going to mount on the Indian players.
Save at home rather than at first.
Well, Richie, a direct throw might have been. Yes, that could have got him.
Brilliantly done. He sneaked one there between, or perhaps under the bat of Rashid Latif. And that is a partnership that had to be broken because Pakistan were looking extremely dangerous. Well, he's claiming it. And he's gone. Mushtaq Ahmed has gone. Anil Kumble has struck again. Victory.
So just 2 balls to go now. Got that one away to mid-wicket, so 1 ball to go. And no one has left. Well, this is it, the last ball.
Well, that was a big win for India. 9 for 248 Pakistan in their innings. And the card of their innings shows just how they fell away after that magnificent partnership between Amir Sohail and Saeed Anwar. 84 they put on, and took only 61 balls. Tremendous performance from them. I thought they did the wrong thing then in a sense, tossing their innings away, because it made it that much harder for the other batsmen. Salim Malik, 38 from 50, and Javed Miandad, 38 from 65, did well. Rashid Latif hit well, 26 from 25, but it was a losing battle once India got on top in the middle of the order. And the bowling figures, excellent. Very good performance to come back from the lathering they were taking early on when Srinath took a tremendous amount of stick. 1 for 61 from Srinath, and Prasad 3 for 45 in 10 overs. Anil Kumble came back well, 26 from 3 overs, and then he finished up with 3 for 48 in 10 overs. Venkatapati Raju 1 for 46, and Tendulkar and Jadeja did very well. The skipper Azharuddin had to get 10 overs out of 2 of them, or perhaps 1. As it was, they had just 44 taken from there, and that was where the game went India's way. Man of the match, Navjot Sidhu for his...
As we see Zahir Khan quite focused out there, he'll bowl the first delivery of this game. Plays the call from the umpire. No ball, Pakistan off the mark. That's put away by Saeed Anwar, a little shot from Srinath. Not entirely timed to perfection, but still first runs of the bat for Pakistan, and Saeed is away. Nice drive. That's a solid blow. And that'll be first 4 for Pakistan. Crashing shot. Late cut. Amazing shot.
Well played, nice and straight. That's a good shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Bat on ball. Good timing. The outfield is just a little bit on the slow side. It's going to make it though. Important boundary, that one.
Beautifully played once again. Hitting the ball in the up and getting the ball in the right area.
Got it. What a good delivery. Too late on it. Tafiq Umar has had his timber disturbed. That is a huge wicket. That's the first one down. And the Indian supporters and the players obviously are ecstatic. Short ball, he's gone for it and he's hit it beautifully. That is a very, very good shot. Just the one bouncing over the rope. Shot. Great shot. Very, very well played by Saeed Anwar. Slightly overpitched that time and it got the treatment.
Good stroke. Square of the wicket. Good shot. That'll run away for 4. Excellent stroke.
Yes, and that's a brilliant catch. Out of the blue, Rahul Dravid has taken a stunner. Gone over the top, first ball that is faced. One bounce and then trickles onto the boundary rope. Oh, there could be a run out here. Good throw and he's gone. The finger goes up. And yet again, we see Inzamam ul Haq being run out. That should be 4. Hit well enough. And that will bring up Saeed Anwar's 50. He's been quite superb this morning. That spears the narrowest of gaps on the offside. Saeed Anwar continues his golden run.
Well played, nice and fine. Third man has got some work to do. He's not going to get there.
This is soon enough. Beautiful shot. But out. Clipped off his pads, and just as Ramiz and I were talking about the importance of Yusuf Yohana staying out there, he's chipped one straight down deep square leg throat. There it is. His 20th one-day international century, and I guess if you're going to get 100, get 100 against India in an atmosphere such as this. What an outstanding innings.
Hold it. Clean him up. Lovely Yorker from Ashish Nehra. Indians were looking for a breakthrough and they've got it in the 40th over. Very quick, on target, little lazy in anticipating that length. Played all round it. But a wonderful innings.
Well, he's had a bit of luck, but he's got 4 for it. And I guess that's all that matters. Here we go. Takes him on straight away. He will not let him bowl to it. Here we go. But it's gone up too high. It hasn't got the distance on it. There's 2 under it. It's safely caught. Brave but clever. And, more importantly, successful.
That's a good hit. A lovely hit inside out. One bounce over the rope. Now that's gone away fine. He's got some bat on it.
He's gone after the bowler in that particular region. 4 runs.
Goes for the big one. Dinesh Mongia coming underneath it. And he takes it comfortably. That's well played. Powerfully struck. Beats the man at deep point. Just what Pakistan wanted this stage. Akram getting the boundary.
And again, beautifully placed. And this is a terrific finish for Pakistan. Consecutive boundaries will take them to 273. And that is a score they'll settle for after winning the toss and deciding to bat first.
And the great Wasim Akram is about to start proceedings from the West Line end. And a little bit of swing coming back in towards Sachin Tendulkar. He'll be the key wicket, of course.
Tendulkar on his way in spanking fashion. Gets that away. It's gone away fine and into the boundary. And he goes after that one, and it's 6.
Shoaib Akhtar fast and furious, allowing the batsman that width, and Sachin Tendulkar has cashed in on it big time. That's gone away in a flash. That is cricket at its best. Being made to stretch, and really hats off for middling that wide one from Shoaib.
Superb shot. Yunus Khan, the fielder. That's something Pakistan can ill afford at the start. Oh, that's glorious. That's been struck with tremendous power. In the air, taken. Waqar Yunus getting the ball pitched up. Sehwag going on the drive, hitting it uppishly. Afridi making no mistake. Has wrapped on the pads. That is close. Easy kick up. That was always going to be out. Caught on the crease.
That's out. No, it isn't put down. Oh, Pakistan might live to rue that. Abdul Razak.
Could see Wasim Akram telling Abdul Razak he should have been on the circle, the edge of the circle. If he was there, that would right down his throat.
On the ground, quality stroke, great effort, but it's gone for 4. Through mid-wicket, wonderful hands. And there might be an inquiry there, but they've run 4 anyway. Great running. Goodness me. Beautiful. 50 in 37 balls. And he's come back for the second, and he'll get 4 more. 6 will be signalled all along the ground. Didn't have time to say on the sling. Another exquisite stroke from Tendulkar. 88 for 2. Beautiful shot from Kaif this time. Shoaib trying to go full. Kaif up to it. And it continues. That'll run away for 4 as well. Only just, but it will.
That's a weight. That's a good shot as well. Gee, that's a beautiful shot. A little bit leg side from Waqar Yunus, and dispatched for 4. And again, glorious stroke again. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Overpitched by Waqar Yunus, and it goes straight back past him for 4. That's a weight. Gee, I don't think it went exactly where Sachin minutes ago, but he'll take him. Straight back past the bowler for 4. No ball as well, so that'll be 5 runs. Great shot again from Tendulkar. What a treat this is to watch.
That's a beautiful shot. That's got past him. And it just might run away from him. It does. It's gaining on the fielder. Yes! Bowled him out. Inside edge, I think. But the breakthrough Pakistan needed now. Can they capitalise on that? Waqar Yunus calling the men in.
Pretty innocuous delivery, bringing it back and hitting the stumps, and well, major breakthrough now. Can Pakistan capitalise on this?
It's a good shot. It's a great shot. It's picked the gap through extra cover for 4. Stand and deliver. Quick single. He's going to have to go. So he makes it. Moves to 98 now. That obviously just hurt his thigh a little bit.
I think again he's struggling. When he suffered that thigh strain, he was really hobbling. Then for a while, about half an hour, it seemed like he had that matter under control. He was able to work around it. But in the last 5 minutes, it seems like it's got worse. Keeping an eye on the fielder at all times to make sure throw wasn't coming. Yeah, it's getting worse. I'm not sure this is such a great idea. This is a World Cup, few more important matches to come up. There again, trying to get a stretch for himself. I think he should go in for a runner. And only appropriate that you have the clone Virendra Sehwag running for him.
He's on 98. 98 not out, Tendulkar. Short ball, quick ball, might be out, is out. Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar's faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed. Shoaib Akhtar, that was a very, very quick delivery, just under 150 k's per hour, took him by surprise, and he's on his way back. What an end, what a dramatic end to a magnificent knock from Sachin Tendulkar.
This is a great delivery. The break may have just disrupted the concentration of the man. Not 100% fit as well. Shoaib Akhtar comes back after conceding 18 in the first over. Gets an opportunity to come back and he's done well. So Tendulkar hobbles away. One of the greater innings that you'll see in one-day cricket. 98 of 75 balls and India 177 for 4.
That's well played. That's a very, very good shot. That's not a bad way to get off the mark. 4 runs to get things going for Yuvraj Singh.
That's driven handsomely through the offside. Yuvraj doesn't bother to run. That's in the air. He gets some bat on it, and this will race away to the boundary. That's a poor delivery from Shahid Afridi.
Thank you, Ravi. As we see that one go away to the boundary, so Indians now moving very, very nicely. Nice drive. Well, he's a sweet timer of the ball, Yuvraj Singh. And he'll enjoy this from Shahid Afridi.
That is a fine stroke. Just eased it through the covers for 4. Very, very well played. And the flags are flying all over the show.
That's a beautiful stroke.
There's the 50. Single to bring up his 50. Yuvraj Singh can be very, very proud of this knock. Short ball. Has he put it away? Yes, he has. That's it. India have done it. A boundary to finish things. The crowd here at Supersport Park, Centurion, are going absolutely berserk. What a terrific performance by India. Rahul Dravid, a very sensible knock from him. Saurav Ganguly is getting all the accolades off the field. And interaction from the players, Pakistanis, big smiles and shaking the hands of Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj Singh. The end of what has been a classic encounter. It's been a terrific game of cricket, and India win by 6 wickets.
See Zaheer Khan quite focused out there. He'll bowl the first delivery of this game. Plays the call from the umpire. No ball, Pakistan off the mark. That's put away by Saidan. A little shot from Srinath. Not entirely timed to perfection, but still first runs of the bat for Pakistan, and Said is away. Nice drive. That's a solid blow. And that'll be first 4 for Pakistan. Crashing shot. Late cut. Amazing shot.
Well played, nice and straight. That's a good shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Bad on ball. Good timing. The outfield is just a little bit on the slow side. It's going to make it though. Important boundary, that one.
Beautifully played once again. Hitting the ball in the up and getting the ball in the right area.
Got it. What a good delivery. Too late on it. Taufeeq Umar has had his timber disturbed. That is a huge wicket. That's the first one down. And the Indian supporters and the players obviously are ecstatic. Short ball, he's gone for it and he's hit it beautifully. That is a very, very good shot. Just the one bouncing over the rope. Shot. Great shot. Very, very well played by Syed Umar. Slightly overpitched that time and it got the treatment.
Good stroke. Square of the wicket. Good shot. That'll run away for 4. Excellent stroke.
Yes, and that's a brilliant catch. Out of the blue, Rahul Dravid has taken a stunner. Gone over the top. First ball that is faced. One bounce and then trickles onto the boundary rope. Oh, there could be a run out here. Good throw and he's gone. The finger goes up. And yet again, we see Inzamam-ul Haq being run out. That should be 4. Hit well enough. And that will bring up Saeed Anwar's 50. He's been quite superb this morning. That spears the narrowest of gaps on the offside. Saeed Anwar continues his golden run.
Well played, nice and fine. Third man has got some work to do. He's not going to get there.
This is soon enough. Beautiful shot. But out. Clipped off his pads, and just as Ramiz and I were talking about the importance of Yusuf Yohana staying out there, he's chipped one straight down deep square leg throat. There it is. His 20th one-day international century, and I guess if you're going to get 100, get 100 against India in an atmosphere such as this. What an outstanding innings.
Hold it. Clean him up. Lovely Yorker from Ashish Nehra. Indians were looking for a breakthrough and they've got it in the 40th over. Very quick, on target, little lazy in anticipating that length. Played all round it. But a wonderful innings.
Well, he's had a bit of luck, but he's got 4 for it. And I guess that's all that matters. Here we go. Takes him on straight away. He will not let him bowl to it. Here we go. But it's gone up too high. It hasn't got the distance on it. There's 2 under it. It's safely caught. Brave but clever. And, more importantly, successful.
That's a good hit. A lovely hit inside out. One bounce over the rope. Now that's gone away fine. He's got some bat on it.
He's gone after the bowler in that particular region. 4 runs.
Goes for the big one. Dinesh Mongia coming underneath it. And he takes it comfortably. That's well played. Powerfully struck. Beats the man at deep point. Just what Pakistan wanted this stage. Akram getting the boundary. And again, beautifully placed. And this is a terrific finish for Pakistan. Consecutive boundaries will take them to 273. And that is a score they'll settle for after winning the toss and deciding to bat first.
And the great Wasim Akram is about to start proceedings from the West Line end. And a little bit of swing coming back in towards Sachin Tendulkar. He'll be the key wicket, of course.
Tendulkar on his way in spanking fashion. gets that away. It's gone away fine and into the boundary. And he goes after that one, and it's 6.
Shoaib Akhtar fast and furious, allowing the batsman that width, and Sachin Tendulkar has cashed in on it big time. That's gone away in a flash. That is cricket at its best. Being made to stretch, and really hats off for middling that wide one from Shoaib.
Superb shot. Yunus Khan, the fielder. That's something Pakistan can ill afford at the start. Oh, that's glorious. That's been struck with tremendous power. In the air, taken. Waqar Yunus getting the ball pitched up. Sehwag going on the drive, hitting it uppishly. Afridi making no mistake. That's wrapped on the pads. That is close. He's a dead duck. That was always going to be out. Caught on the crease.
That's out. No, it isn't put down. Oh, Pakistan might live to rue that. Abdul Razak.
Could see Wasim Akram telling Abdul Razak he should have been on the circle, the edge of the circle. If he was there, that would right down his throat.
On the ground, quality stroke, quality stroke. Great effort, but it's gone for 4. Through mid-wicket. Wonderful hands. And there might be an inquiry there, but they've run 4 anyway. Great running. Goodness me. Beautiful. 50 in 37 balls. And he's come back for the second, and he'll get 4 more. 6 will be signalled all along the ground. Didn't have time to say on the sling. Another exquisite stroke from Tendulkar. 88 for 2. Beautiful shot from Kaif this time. Shoaib trying to go full. Kaif up to it. And it continues. That'll run away for 4 as well. Only just, but it will.
That's away. That's a good shot as well. Gee, that's a beautiful shot. A little bit leg side from Waqar Yunus, and dispatched for 4. And again, glorious stroke again. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Overpitched by Waqar Yunus, and it goes straight back past him for 4. That's away. Gee, I don't think it went exactly where Sachin minutes ago, but he'll take him. Straight back past the bowler for 4. No ball as well, so that'll be 5 runs. Great shot again from Tendulkar. What a treat this is to watch.
That's a beautiful shot. That's got past him. And it just might run away from him. It does. It's gaining on the fielder. Yes! Bowled him out. Inside edge, I think. But the breakthrough Pakistan needed now. Can they capitalise on that? Waqar Yunus calling the men in.
Pretty innocuous delivery, bringing it back and hitting the stumps, and well, major breakthrough now. Can Pakistan capitalise on this?
It's a good shot. It's a great shot. It's picked the gap through extra cover for 4. Stand and deliver. Quick single. He's going to have to go. So he makes it. Moves to 98 now. That obviously just hurt his thigh a little bit.
I think again he's struggling. When he suffered that thigh strain, he was really hobbling. Then for a while, about half an hour, it seemed like he had that matter under control. He was able to work around it. But in the last 5 minutes, it seems like it's got worse. Keeping an eye on the fielder at all times to make sure throw wasn't coming. Yeah, it's getting worse. Not sure this is such a great idea. This is a World Cup, few more important matches to come up. There again, trying to get a stretch for himself. I think he should go in for a runner. And only appropriate that you have the clone, Virendra Sehwag, running for him.
He's on 98. 98 not out, Tendulkar. Short ball, quick ball, might be out, is out! Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar's faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed. Shoaib Akhtar, that was a very, very quick delivery, just under 150 k's per hour, took him by surprise, and he's on his way back. What an end, what a dramatic end to a magnificent knock from Sachin Tendulkar.
This is a great delivery. The break may have just disrupted the concentration of the man. Not 100% fit as well. Shoaib Akhtar comes back after conceding 18 in the first over. Gets an opportunity to come back and he's done well. So Tendulkar hobbles away. One of the greater innings that you'll see in one-day cricket. 98 of 75 balls and India 177 for 4.
That's well played. That's a very, very good shot. That's not a bad way to get off the mark. 4 runs to get things going for Yuvraj Singh.
That's driven handsomely through the offside. Yuvraj doesn't bother to run. That's in the air, he gets some bat on it, and this will race away to the boundary. That's a poor delivery from Shahid Afridi.
Thank you, Ravi. As we see that one go away to the boundary, so Indians now moving very, very nicely. Nice drive. Well, he's a sweet timer of the ball, Yuvraj Singh. And he'll enjoy this from Shahid Afridi.
That is a fine stroke. Just eased it through the covers for 4. Very, very well played. And the flags are flying all over the show.
That's a beautiful stroke.
There's the 50. Single to bring up his 50. Yuvraj Singh can be very, very proud of this knock. Short ball. Has he put it away? Yes, he has. That's it. India have done it. A boundary to finish things. The crowd here at Supersport Park, Centurion, are going absolutely berserk. What a terrific performance by India. Rahul Dravid, a very sensible knock from him. Saurav Ganguly is getting all the accolades off the field. And interaction from the players, Pakistanis, big smiles and shaking the hands of Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj Singh. The end of what has been a classic encounter. It's been a terrific game of cricket, and India win by 6 wickets.